Well, how was that for a chaotic opening? How's everyone doing? This is Ken McGowan getting ready to do what is turning into, lately, almost a daily not writing stream. Doesn't read well, right? Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm having a pretty good day, honestly. Went back to work for a part of the day today and learned very quickly that sitting here and relaxing at my desk and playing a low-stress game while streaming and chatting is far less, requires far less exertion than coordinating activities and coming up with technical designs and doing technical work and everything. I was surprised. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. I guess I'm naive. I was genuinely surprised at how much more tired I was after 4 hours of work than a couple hours of this. But there you go. Sorry for all the noise at the beginning. Had some technical issues. Fallout kind of crashed at the beginning. As it was loading stuff, it just died. Had to go in and restart everything. Didn't want to actually get the stream going until I had my standard set up here, till everything was good. Here we are now. Okay, so we're... That's probably a long enough shower. Excuse me. I'm sorry for coughing into the microphone. I'm going to try to be better about that. I was going back and reviewing yesterday's stream and just about blew my family out of the room when I coughed almost like... It sounded like it was straight into the mic. I thought that the compression that I have on this thing would actually take care of that. It really does not. So let me go ahead too. I'm going to shut down the music for right now. We'll come back to that later. I'm actually hoping to be able to build a copyright-free playlist that I can keep going a little more softly in the background as I'm streaming. I think that would be kind of nice. Nice for a change. But again, I really don't want to do anything that's got copyright, triggers all over it. So, all right, let's see. We're going to take off that, put on the Under Armour, and then we already put on the armor. Oh, yeah, that's right. I found a second clean spacesuit helmet. Now, if I could only find a clean spacesuit to go with either one of the ones I have now, that would be really nice. That and that. Cool. We'll go scrap some of the extra stuff and put the rest away. And then, yeah, today we're taking down the current instance of 1010 Tower. It was short-lived, but it was an experiment. Let's see. I'm hitting the wrong thing there. Let's go down here first. Sorry, bad. Already doing it. I am a little bit more fatigued even than I was yesterday because of working today. A little bit more dizzy. Bear with me. So that's another thing. Yesterday I had all sorts of plans. We're going to start the narrative. I'm going to go build a test version of my new tower. I'm going to go do the daily grind. Bad plan. I mean, 4 hours in. 4.5 hours total of streaming. And then I spent a little bit of time later when I was bored just capping off the... Can we scrap it? There we go. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. No. Put the rest away. Anyway, just trying to level up and get the dailies because I want to get as far through the scoreboard as I can for the season, and the end is coming up within about a week or 2 weeks. There's all that. Put that away. Put that away. And we're good. How do we look? Everything okay? Got the jetpack on. We'll leave the fireplace off. Since I'm going to be leaving. And yeah, so the main... basically today I'm going to keep it down to one thing. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get some luck as we go out. That one thing today is just going to be focusing on the camp. May have to go and get some materials during that. So there may be a little bit of scavenging in between. Let's see what we got. All things expire if your Stimpak has you probably... I think that's a dupe. So I don't know if anyone's interested in like collecting the whole set of those, but as I find duplicates, I'm going ahead and I'm selling them in the machines. In the vending machines. We'll see if anyone buys it. So yeah, there's, you know, sort of a prototype of the new 10-ton tower in progress. I should be able to... I'm going to plan it for like, what is it, 4 floors total? And then once I've got those done, I'm going to check the build capacity. If there's plenty of room left, then I will do another floor up on top. Otherwise, we're just going to do a little bit, sort of a reduced build compared to what I had originally planned. And definitely compared to this monolith. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Also nothing. Alright, and then, yeah, as I tear it down, I don't want to get rid of my ally, so I'll make a little shelter out here for her, too. We'll keep these here. These will be the last things to go. But let's go up and get to work. Start from the top, tear it down. So, writing update, since this is still a not writing stream, writing actually went really well last night. Typical, the most progress I make in writing is when I tell myself, I'm just going to take some really light notes. And those really light notes turn into fairly decent narrative. Like, good, workable narrative. I'm not sure how many of these I actually want to scrap, to be honest. Like, I'm going to scrap the upper floor. Will I put this stuff back? Yes. Anything I know I will want to put back? The tuba can go. This thing I think we're going to get rid of. Also the piano. But anyway, yeah, last night, that thing will stay. Like I was saying, you know, sat down to write some notes, ended up writing a pretty decent, though not complete, draft of the portion I'm currently working on. So that was a nice surprise. Pretty sure those are going to go away. Although I've seen them used in really creative ways. People, you know, since they're one, ironically, they're one of the more flexible building pieces. You can, like, have them floating in midair. You can do a lot of stuff with them that you can't do with other things. So, yeah, writing went, blah, 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 blah. Whoops. Anyway, writing went well yesterday. Put him away. Don't have to listen to him gripe. That's one thing. I may actually invest in the... there are some different... What do you call them? Celetrons? Celetron? What are they called? Weird. My brain won't tell me what they're called. That's that's par for the course right now. Anyway, those robot thingies, you can get different ones. I'm hoping that the other ones don't gripe as much. Because honestly, his like 2 or 3 jokes that they run him through get really old really quick. Why? Why can't I do that? There we go. Hey, peoples. Cut myself off from from the stairs. Yeah. So that thing's gonna lose power. Or not. Well, in a minute. That's okay. The stairs I'm just going to keep. There are lots of stairs in the new place. Yeah, I'm not putting that thing back in. I do not... The little sonnet plays and all that is cute for like 2 seconds when you first get it. And then as it repeats it, and you have to listen to that all the time. It's like, ugh, no. That'll go back in, so... The half walls we'll get rid of. Yeah, did a lot of reading last night too. Finding a new and better place to read. These... I'll put at least one of them away. It's funny, it felt like this place was absolutely huge. It doesn't look that big now. As I'm taking it apart, it's going away pretty quickly. That makes me a little nervous. It makes me nervous that my plans are still too ambitious, that I'm going to make a structure that takes all of my build capacity. And I'm not going to have any room left over for putting in, cute little doodads, like visual interest. But we'll see. Candles made from glass and cloth, okay? Is it still making noise? It is. There we go. I cut the power to pretty much everything when I take that, so I'll leave that one alone for a minute. Couch. Will I use the couch? What do I get? Wood scraps? Yeah, we'll go ahead and scrap it for right now.
You know, the world's kind of amazing, if you stop and take a look at it.
Okay, just about done. Yeah, the wiring in the new place is going to be interesting. I think I'm probably going to end up relying a lot on those colored lights, the cycle lights. And they are not like the other lights where most of the lights in the game, as long as you have power near them, you're good to go. Those require hard wiring. You have to, so you've got to figure out how to run a power line directly to every single bulb. That is going to be a pain. I think it'll be worth it if I figure it out, but it is going to, could be a problem. Could be a challenge, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and store that. Okay, so I'm going to keep one instance, maybe two of each of these. So there's one weapons bench, two weapons benches. I think I just scrapped that one instead. So no, that's two weapons benches. I think we'll only do one chemistry station. The other one will scrap. Do 2 of these. Two weapons workbenches. Not weapons, armor. 2 power armor. Third one we scrap. 1, 2, and the rest we scrap. This is the other reason everything was taking up so much room. Way too many duplicates of things. This we will also keep. One of those. Alright. Get rid of that. Okay. Gonna be making pretty decent of these, so I guess I'll go ahead and start storing these too. It's interesting, we're down this far and I've already freed up about half the build capacity. You can see I've got a fair amount in storage, but so here's the thing, I may end up moving the camp too. I've got to find some place where I'm not going to get power lines going straight through the building. Like, it worked in this place because it makes it look a little bit like, you know, this is sort of like a technical level, and having wires strung through, no big deal. Tree branches, same thing. I would really rather not have tree branches stuck in the middle of a room. Go through all this effort to make it look a certain way, and then there's like power lines and tree branches sticking through it. So, yeah, I may end up just moving the camp to a different location, too. Still try to find some place that is fairly high traffic. Gotta go scrap on my trees, too. These are going away. Oh, can't do that yet, of course. Now, what do you think that's connected to that you can't get to some other way there? What are you arguing with me for, game? Those are going to scrap. They really did look kind of neat, though. Whoops. That thing. There we go. But for the blue lights, you're really limited as to how many you can put in, which I guess is something I haven't tested. Makes me a little nervous now that I think about it. They may put a limit on the number of those colored lights that you can put in. Maybe I'll do a little test. Try that out today. So I have to get rid of... I don't know, we'll see. I feel like it's arguing with me about, like, these last pieces are just not going to come out. Because if I can't remove anything that's there, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, look at that. So 30% of the budget is just walls that are stored. That's nuts. Yeah, see, I've created sort of a situation here where I can't, there's a bunch of stuff I can't destroy. Because this depends on that and that depends on, it's like it's deadlocked. This is dumb. And yet, you can do that. Uh-oh. May have to go do some hunting. Do I have any food? Yeah, we're not doing the dog food thing.
You know what? And I mean really want to join a band one day.
Don't run off too far. Okay. Is it those things? No, it's just convinced that I can't remove any of this. Like, it's a permanent structure now. Well, what do we do about that? Didn't tell me you can't remove those either, right? Oh, no? Okay. Weird. That's strange. That's not a problem. Okay. Store that away. And these, we'll keep 2 of them. And you're done. Excuse me. Alright, well, we might be stuck with the rest of this.
Everything has its own song.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, trees. So I think a couple things to do next. There are really two different tests I need to run. One of them is the light bulb test. How many lights can I build before it just says, nope, you've used up the budget. We've set an arbitrary budget cap for light bulbs, and you've exceeded it. If it turns out I can only put in like, 4 or 6 of those light bulbs, I'm going to have to come up with a different plan. Actually, I guess it'll probably be a combination of those things, the Halloween lights, the blue lights. I can still do it, but... So do I really need to test that? Probably not. Probably not. However, building the core structure and seeing how much of the build budget that takes up, that's going to be more important. Because right now, just storing mostly a bunch of walls and that kind of thing, you can see what I have in the stored budget. And it's still a lot of stuff. I mean, there's also the water purifiers in there. There's other stuff. There's some essentials in there. Excuse me. I don't want the Scorch to actually kill my ally. Hopefully she's invulnerable in that respect. Alright, lady, you're it. You're all that's left. I think I need you to move. There we go.
You hear that? It was the world saying hello.
I'll move you over here. Up, up, up. There we go. What? What part of what would not be accessible if I move that? Oh, good heavens. Oh, that. Silly me, I didn't see these. Yeah, blended in. Did I reach the one up there? Once more. Oh, nope. Go up here. Got it. There we go. Now you're all that's it. You're all that's left. Alright, let's give her... let's at least give her a floor and stuff. Cheap one.
One day, I'm gonna write a song that does that.
Let's put her a little further up the road. Let's put her away from the Scorched, shall we? And I'll give her some stairs to climb up here too. Is not gonna work? Okay, what about those? Come on, don't be a pain. Walls. Yeah, log cabin is pricey in terms of your the basic resources it consumes. Right, no offense, lady, you're getting a shack for right now. Let's see, it says I have wall variant 1 of whatever. 54, and this says I have none. So that's a pain too. So if I want to, even though I can do this, this is silly. So I can, no, not right there. So I can do that, and then transform it into a different kind of wall. Oh, is it going to use up wood if I do? It consumes resources when you... Oh, that's lame. Alright, never mind. So I'm going to have to go through, unless I want to make everything a barn again. Which I'm not sure I do. Let's give her a flat roof here. Oh, come on. You've got a little cap roof or something, right? There we go.
You know, the world's
Get out of your chair for a minute.
if you stop and take a look at it.
That's where she lives now.
Imagine if people and, well, everybody.
Transfer?
I walked around, did the talky talk, and marched
I
to
see.
your own beat, or waltz, or square dance. I don't know, anything. It's your beat.
Oh my goodness. No. I'm very sorry, lady. Thank you.
Another traveler on the road of life.
TP out of the rain, anyway. Beautiful. All right, so now let's go scouting for a new location and let's gather up some wood. So for the wood, we're going to put on woodchucker. I think that's probably it. Instead of long shot, we will do concentrated fire. And let's take a look at the map. So again, I need some place that's kind of relatively high traffic, free and clear of trees and wires. Where would a good place to be? Let's just take a look at where people are gathering here. Not having scorched as neighbors would also be nice for a change. I've done that to myself the last couple places I've built. I don't think I need to do that again. Last time I was here, I had ghouls for neighbors. That was slightly better. Still not great. It'd be nice to be near a place where there's a lot of stuff to be gathered relatively frequently. And, of course, someplace where, you know, there's some visual interest, too. I mean, I could actually stay down near where I am. It's not a bad place to be. Not terrible, anyway. It'd be nice to be someplace where lower level characters are likely to be able to go also. What about near the Wade Airport? I don't know. Not any place down here. Not in the ash heap. I'm kind of tired of the desolate, you know, like dust blowing through your house kind of a thing. That's no fun. Somewhere forested would be nice. Let's go wander over here for a little bit to see what's there. So yeah, work today actually went pretty well. Um, ran into the same problem there that I've been running into occasionally on the stream lately, which is the fatigue and whatever else adds up from having COVID means that like I'll hold an idea in my head for half a second and go, oh, I need to mention something. Oop, the rain is frozen. That's bizarre. There we go. Um, it's like, oh, I need to tell someone, blah blah blah, and then like half a second later, it's gone. Not a trace of whatever it was that I was thinking about. Go on. Hey. Man, even if you are low level, you're nasty.
Attention, citizens.
No.
Imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Nice. The hide we can actually use for leather, too, so... Which, as it turns out, is fairly... You get a fairly decent price for it. Where all the other ones go? They just evaporate? Weird. So it's kind of pretty here. But, look at that. Look at all the power lines. So we're not doing this. Where else? Someplace kind of along this road wouldn't be terrible. Get a lot of traffic there. Is it at Slocum Joe's area? Settlers over there. That would be fine. Trees, power lines over that way, but nothing right here. Well, yeah, there is. Never mind. Jeez, they put power lines everywhere. Ew. Jeez, they're multiplying. You did not... Oh, I'm all out of ammo. I'm like, reload, 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 reload. Well, it's all full of my blood. Now what? It ran off? Or it killed itself on my armor that occasionally fights back. Either way, it's gone. Alright, well, add ultrasight ammo to the shopping list. Yeah, you know what? Looking up on the hill, it'd be nice if we could find kind of a nice... Who's fighting what? Anyway, find a nice sort of a prominent spot where I could put... Like I got rid of the Slocum Joe's light. I can easily rebuild that. Put a bunch of lights out front, and then, so you come up here, and never mind that old lighthouse. Check out my tourist trap tower.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Ew. Don't drink the water there. So what about over there? Is there enough of a flat spot up on top of there to build stuff? So a lot of vertical clearance. That's good. Not easy access. Like, even if you saw it, getting up here to be kind of a pain. Be nice to have it near the road. Iron Mantis. Pardon. I'll tell you what, while I'm looking here, let me go in and look at the challenges for the day. Oh, hey, that'll come in handy. We'll do... Oh, that's a weekly. Is it? Must be a weekly. No, it's a daily. I don't know why it always turns that one off, but it does. Huh. Oh, what am I missing here? We gotta harvest a melon. Yeah, let's put that in there. Aster. And a gourd blossom. And a data flower. So yeah, there are a couple things, and they're atoms. But, you know, I could use 40 cents. Why not? Wow. Yeah, it's going to take a while to do that. I've deployed 24 camps, though. Wow, that's higher than I would have thought. We're working on that one. Yeah, it's not going to happen for a while. Different disease. What diseases am I missing, and how do I get them? I've not had really whoopsies. I have too had whoopsies. Anyway, back on track. Okay, where am I going to live? This is kind of a nice area up here. Let's go to their camp and take a look around there. No, thank you. It's like a junk pile. It's a nice junk pile, but... Cool. Anyway, let's see which way I'm facing. That's east, so there's north. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of been here, done that a lot. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't know. I had such a specific plan last time with this. Maybe somewhere near Foundation. It's not really an area I liked, though. Someplace near the White Springs. Might not be bad. You did get a pretty good mix of players there. I mean, technically, if I look down here, we've got a level 14. I'm probably worrying a little too much about, like, I shouldn't avoid this just in the interest of making sure that lower level players can get there, because they tend to wander in wherever the heck they want anyway, right? Yeah. That is not something I probably need to worry about. Alright then, where to? So I'm probably going to eventually get rid of 10 Ton Town too. It was a fun experiment. it, like I said, it has the exact same problem as my current camp, or the one I just tore down. It was just the structure itself was too big. There wasn't enough room left over to do anything fun inside. So I've got an idea for a smaller thing that I want to build kind of around this area. So that's the other thing. I probably don't want to put both camps in the same spot. So knowing that I'm going to move 10 Ton Town into something else, putting it down there, probably want to find a different spot for this other one. Well, there's a tourist trap right there. What is the rest of the terrain around there like? Squeak, scrock. Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of thing we're making. Let's head out to the main road and go walking. Yeah. Forested areas are kind of nice. I don't think I ever see anyone over here, though. Okay, so there. And so I just kind of, in my brain, set a requirement. I've got to be within viewing distance of some kind of common event. So that's one of the reasons I like down here, is I can put lights on the thing. Anyone who goes to Line in the Sand will see this, would have seen, this big glowing tower over to one side. I think it was probably good for traffic. Let's just head back down there real quick. All right. There it is in all its magnificence, folks. 10-ton tower. Just what you came for. So yeah, the biggest problem here is those power lines. You can't get rid of them. They get in the way. But if I were to put 4 blocks across, I don't think I can do this without hitting either the trees or the power line. So let's head down the other end here. You starting the event? No? They're just very mad at the gun, as usual. So, what about right about here? This is probably still close to the event. It's probably not going to let me. Probably have to go all the way down here if I want to build anything. Yeah. What is going on with my phone? Check that in a minute. Yeah, it's like you have to leave the entire area before you can build anything. So I have to get away from the very thing that I was hoping to utilize, which is that cliff. So, nope, not there. Phooey. Well, what else? Because obviously down here, like I was saying, you're mainly going to get mid to upper level people down there, but you know, you get some lower level people. Feels like most of the people who come to the shop anyway, none of them are going to be very, very low level because they don't have caps. So let's check out this. See how we do. And then there really is the White Springs. There are a couple of areas of the White Springs where you can actually build up a camp. That wouldn't be such a bad idea either. It would get bombed out time to time. That might not be so bad. Come on. Why? Vats work. Vats. Screw you. Vats is just on the fritz, apparently. Yeah, it won't target anything. Meanwhile, I'm dying. Right in the thruster. Bats, you got some explaining to do. What the heck was that about? My action points were fine. It just absolutely refused to target anything. Computers. Who needs them? I was writing these pointlessly indignant emails to a keyboard supplies manufacturing company today. So I went and I bought a set of keycaps for one of my older keyboards off their site. And without going into big detail, basically it included a bunch of the wrong info because of some totally unrelated thing. I wrote to them, I'm like, could you maybe not have it do that? They're like, oh, don't worry. You'll get all the emails and everything. We got your info. I'm like, not the point. Fix your garbage. Tired of stuff not working. Grumpy old man now. Ooh, nice. I don't use the ballistic fiber right now to repair stuff, but I will time to time have to actually fix my stealth armor, which requires that stuff. So yeah, good to be able to build up a nice... That's interesting. Anyway, nice to be able to gather it up over time. Save up some stock. Alright. So, let's see. Let me get my bearings. So again, I'm going to want to be near someplace where an event actually occurs. Not necessarily near a fissure, though. And again, scorched. Blech. Not sure that's where I actually want to be. Yeah, let's head to the White Spring. See what we can find. Over encumbered. Crud. No workbench over there, huh? Gather. There we go. I need all that wood for building anyway. We'll just walk back to Watoda. It's not that far. So I think, so near an event, also preferably near evergreens. Like, I'd much prefer the terrain a little further up north than any place down here. Anyway, yeah, so I'll drop off my stuff, and then while I'm here, I can also get my caps for the day. Do I have anything to sell? Nothing there. Nope. Oh, yes. Okay. Nice. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't want to scrap everything in there anyway. Or just do this. Good enough? There we go. Better. Oh, and take off tenderizer and put on hard bargain. Okay. Not selling wood or steel. What about springs? Nope. Nope. Whoa.
How can I assist you today?
Where is he? Oh, bulk. Oh, there we go.
Ready to exchange
500 more. It might be getting to the point where I really don't have enough to sell. Not sure there's anything else I want to get rid of in large quantities. Acid. Nope, not that. Well, no.
Attention, citizens.
Adhesive.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Nope.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Try that.
now displaying current stock.
I think it's probably close enough.
Initiate trading.
Build a tent real quick. Maybe. All right. Resume the search. Where are some places where some good events take place? Oh, I was going to go to the White Spring. That's right. One place I've not had a camp yet. So handy. Yeah, let's go check this out. That didn't work. There we go. I mean, no power lines, no tree branches, not that. And look at that, we can build right away. Like, few restrictions, look at that. Nice. So I'm not sure what will happen if I build too near the greens. Not the greens, the greens, the flags and all that. So there's not really an event per se that happens here, except that it occasionally gets nuked. That is one downside. So if this place gets nuked, I can't even go to my house without putting on additional armor. That would be a little stinky. So let's keep this as a candidate site and keep looking. I'm also guessing a lot of people build right there. And so the odds that you're going to join a server and instantly be told that you've got to move that they couldn't place your camp, probably fairly high. And then as soon as you start getting further down this way, there's just less and less opportunity for people to actually just kind of spot your place accidentally. Oh, it said Graham over there. Whoa, what was the lag for? Still lagging. What's going on? Stare at the sky. Ordinarily, yeah, frame rate gets lots better. Not surprising. Alright, so there's that. Back up to the lighthouse. Nope. Yes. Since there's an event that happens there pretty often, you get a good mix of players there. It might not be a bad spot. I'm curious to see how close you can build to it, though. And there are ghouls. You have to deal with ghouls time to time. Why, there's one now. And my frame rate is going through the floor. What is going on? Back to the moment. Oh, stop it. So dramatic. Nothing terribly unusual, unfortunately. In other words, there's no single culprit. Nothing explaining. Just plain old Fallout doing its thing. What do you want to bet? It's actually some combination of like the fog. You got the shafts of light here. All the trees. Shouldn't matter. It does. Okay, lots of trees up here, speaking of which. We're going to look for a place for the site. What about... Where do we start going out here? Yeah, not surprisingly, it's not going to let you build right by the lighthouse. But how far away do we need to get? Really, really far away. Oh, shoot. Like, pointlessly far away from the thing that we want to be near. Oh, now we can build. Nope. Oh, too many restrictions. Let's go kill some legendaries. If not an event, I'm trying to think of a place that people very typically like to travel through.
Responders, priority alert. Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP.
First.
Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Just rather not have you guys following me around. What was that sound? Oh. Oh, right. Seriously, still? Come on. Don't want the wolf meat. No. Spoiled meat. Alright. Next. What's that? Oh, free range. No, I'm not doing that. What? Again, why? You're full of it. Whatever. This game. Excuse me. So then on top of all the other things I've been thinking, the area I'm looking at right now is higher elevation. It's like I was talking about yesterday, is that if you build in an area that's just naturally a higher elevation, you're going to be closer to the ceiling in the world. And that's going to put a limit on how high you can build too. So I was thinking about, this is actually, I really like this area. It's a really nice area. I don't think it's going to work because I'm doing a tower. I'm going to want at least 4 stories. So I can actually, I can put this here. We got power lines there too, and there. So kind of in the middle. Boy, touchy. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and move it. And I'm going to start testing stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't mind being near the Wayward. This would be kind of cool. But let's do a quick test build and kind of show what I mean about the height. So let's go to floors. That's not a floor. There we go. And we'll use the cheapo one. Drop it down as low as I can here. I'm going to do a really simple thing. I'm going to use the walls that I've already got stored. It's kind of weird that I have a guitar playing lady in storage now too. Try again. Wait for the action points. Come on, I'm hitting it there. Alright, you butter. I'm hitting that. It's not, it's actually just for whatever reason, it's not registering. 2, 3, yeah. It's not enough. I'm gonna have to build some stairs anyway, I guess. Oh, yeah, let's just do that. Come on, get up there. Are you serious? Thank you. Then we gotta be able to put a roof on it too. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Stay up there. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. Oh, this thing. Right over the edge. Come on, small moves. Oh, jeez. Did I just say ka-cheese? Stay. Now, up there. There we go. Now stay there. Now, stay there. And also put the roof on. Okay, what if we use a different style? Oh. Almost. It attached for a second, didn't it? Come on. No, don't fall off. No! Ugh. It just doesn't want to... Seriously? Okay. Doesn't want to attach, but I can't tell if it's because it's outside the area. Right, that's pointless. Or if there's some other issue, I would think that would be enough. Stay up there. Right, let's get down here and just try this. Yeah, see, that just attaches right away. Suggests to me... Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and... continue the exercise here. Oh, come on. Really weird. Weird attachment rules. It does make it very difficult to tell why it will or won't attach. Okay. Like, yeah, I got that. I knew it. Ouch. And I cannot afford to break my leg every time I do that. So it's just get out of there. And build some stairs, unfortunately. So really trying to avoid that. I don't want to build any more than I absolutely have to. I don't know how to do it. Now? Maybe not. If this won't do it, it's not going to happen. Like, I'm high enough up now. I could actually just do this. Alright. So... yeah, not bad. Okay. Now will you attach? Probably not. Keep hearing it snap onto something. I can't tell what though. Okay. Outside the build area. So really, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. We'll just scrap it. So I should be able to put a sloped roof tile there. Why does it not like that one at all? Really? Like, what the heck? It's willing to put it in the middle of the friggin' wall, but not there. Like that. Just once, though. Oh, jeez, I swear. Do it. Right there. All I want is one friggin' roof piece right on that spot so that I can then create a blueprint of this and then carry it around with me and attempt to set it up basically as a height gauge. So forget it. I'm not going to do it here. I'm so tired of their screwy build rules. We'll go build it somewhere else. Somewhere where I'm more certain that it's going to fit. Would not be surprised if I still have to fight like mad just to do a simple thing. Oh, hey there. Robson Green, how are you doing? You need to place a slanted wall to be able to put a roof. Oh my goodness. Well, it was... I believe you. First of all, I'll go ahead and say that. The reason I was struggling a little bit is because it was doing this. Right? Like, there you go. You know, some places it'll allow you to put the roof in without that slanted piece in there. But I think you're right. I think actually building up the wall there will give me at least a better anchor to put that thing in. I think that's a really good suggestion. So I am going to go someplace else to actually build this. Build my little height gauge. And then, yeah, I will do that. I'll take your advice. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Well, that's cool. At least I made a goal for the day. Okay, so I need to go someplace a little further south. Kind of target maybe down around this area. Let me check down here. Because this area is not in an absolute wasteland. Yeah, it's hard to say, right? Like, it could actually be the altitude of the thing, and it's just not communicating as to which build rule I'm violating. So it's preventing it from happening. It's just not telling me why. Could totally be. How's your day going? Hope you're having a good Friday.
Nice. I just saw a lightning bug over there.
Just keep checking down the road here. Could probably try building the place out over the water. I haven't done a water build either. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Mine has gone okay. Not a bad day. Decent work day, though short, though that was okay too. Learned some new tricks in Photoshop. Playing Fallout. That's pretty much the sum total of it, and that's just fine by me. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about doing one out over the river. I've never actually tried that. Although I'm not sure how far across the river you can actually build. Like, I don't know how far out you go before you hit the you can go no further line. I need a 4x4 tile area at least. Getting down into the ash heap here. Not a terrible spot, really. And then we start going back up is the other problem. So there's the other advantage. If I can build out over the water, since ground level drops here so sharply. Anyway, I'm not sure. I don't know about the mechanics of this. I'll have to give it a try. This seems like a decent place to do it, since we have this nice little sort of a ledge that goes out. Give it a shot. Why not? I spend all my money 40 taps at a time. And I'm kind of stuck in a hole here. Hold on. There we go. So if I want it to go out into the water, I'm going to have to... Oh yeah, it's saying no already. It's like, you get down here and then nope. So, yeah, the other problem then, if I build it right here, you notice that that borderline to my right is not moving. So if I back up, it follows, which is also kind of weird. Keep going up the hill. Yeah, it seems like you may actually lose a little space. No, why is it all red there? Yeah, this is just not a good site. Lots of restrictions, probably partially because of that. Back to checking over here by the Uncanny Taverns. Because this was actually a fairly low, like low altitude area. Let me check that real quick. We'll walk north there for a little bit. Pardon me. Take a quick look at something here. I see. All right. So, for example, you can build a structure right over there by the water tower that is big enough that you can get up to the top of the tower there, which is kind of fun. It was a kind of a fun build to do. So, actually, this spot is an option. Mainly because I know that it's got a high ceiling. You get a fair amount of traffic here. It's right next to a spot where there's a daily, like, I can go down right out my front door and gather up supplies for the day. Like, it's not a bad place to be. My biggest complaint about having lived here is it is desolate all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's always kind of, it's like extra apocalypse here. Holy cow, that's not normally down, is it? Or is it? I just never noticed. So it'd be nice to find a place that's right near here, but maybe a little less devastated. Whoop. There we go. Yeah. Thought I heard another one. I did hear another one somewhere. There you are. Okay. Maybe to have a nice spot down here. And find a way down that doesn't woo. Yeah, thud. Get down to the road. And we're back in the ash heap. Rather suddenly. Gather some wood as I go. So yeah, I'm thinking actually heading back to the White Spring, trying something there. This is all a little too overgrown, a little too out in the boonies. Head to the lookout. Check on things from there. Baker. Oh, hey, die. Yep, I get it. You're upset. Okay. So if we look out over here, and really a lot of good opportunities to build stuff. To see where it's possible. And oh man, those things, I just busted my leg again. I forget using this particular version of the jetpack. It does not really do anything to slow your descent. Which you'd think it would. It's a jetpack. But no. Yeah, this might not be a bad spot. You got some nice some pre-made lighting there. Not a bad idea. I think we'll do it. Right there. Home, temporary home. Alright, let's see how high we can build. And as before, like we were saying before, I'll try a different tack on getting it to build up a little higher. Still just use a single starter. Okay, put some stairs on there. Nope. Come on. Come on. Why? Why? Like all the wrong things. There we go. Good enough. Okay. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good so far. We do one more. Probably did say no on the roof, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, there. So it'll attach there. Might be as high as we get. That should be enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories. Okay. Now. Now the question is now, do I actually wander around, try to find some other arbitrary spot that might allow a little bit more headroom and use this as my yardstick? I'm still going to actually save that as a blueprint, just so I have the yardstick handy. A little more. Why is my jetpack not working? So it worked before. Apparently we don't get the jetpack this time. Which makes it so that I've got to rebuild the stairs just to be able to select the top pieces. Silly me. For assuming it would work the same way as it did before. See if that's enough. Come on, build. There. Too far away? That worked. Except now, I was going to say, it held down the jump button even after I let go. It really does not like me, I'm telling you. Oh, did it? Oh, it deselected it. Darn it. This is silly. I'm going to have to make the stove here in just a minute. Yeah, she won't jump at all now. Fine. Crafting, right? Defenses. Crafting. Little teeny camp stove. And let's put on Super Duper. And pick up what we found earlier today. Anything else? Nope. There we go. Over here. There we go. Okay, brilliant. That should do it. All right. Good enough.
Oh, now he has. Oh, okay. Joe?
Nope, not that. That. There we go.
Is this remote safe?
Nope.
Huh?
No.
Okay.
Got all that.
Oh, dang it, I didn't know the napkin was sitting here.
What's that?
There was a napkin, old napkin.
Okay. I'm on stream, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they care about our old napkins.
No, but if I can avoid it. All right. Yeah, that'll be a good height. Definitely visible from quite a ways around. Okay. Go ahead and try doing the build of it here. Which, Jesus, took everything down. Now I've got to do that again. I'm such a dork. Let's move you. I may actually be back in a minute. I'm still getting really, really slow frame rates at the moment. I have no idea why. Probably going to have to try rebooting. I'd rather not restart the stream, but might be the only option. Keep taking this away and putting it back, and taking it away and putting it back. I'm not thinking ahead. There, fine. Tear it down, put it all up again, tear it down, put it all up again. Ooh, that's getting awful. Okay. So first thing, look for, we should start building from kind of over here. Floors, there we go. And okay. What do we think about that spot? Still a little close over on that side of the trees. Let me actually move it over just a bit. If it's a little over elevated, I think that's fine. No worries there. Yeah, I didn't even notice too that the golf flag just kind of sticks up through the ground, so should avoid that. Can't tell how those are oriented. I'll figure that out later. Wow. Yeah, when you're in camp mode and you happen to fire the jetpack, apparently the thing does not turn off. So that's not awesome. That can lead to issues. There's the orientation line on those. Okay. Nope. Really, rotate the thing. Can't tell. We'll do this. There we go. Good. Come on, come back. Nope, nope, there. So flag there shouldn't be a problem. Vertical clearance looks fine. I don't want to move. How close am I to that tree? Yeah, I don't want to go too much further over that way because then I end up with the branches sticking through some of the upper floors. Okay. Before I commit and start building a bunch of stuff on top of this, I'm trying to make sure I'm really, really content with where this is sitting. Okay, so lots of space out that way. Less so back here, but again, shouldn't be a problem. Having the rest of the green here is kind of like having a nice little manicured lawn, so that works. That's good. Super indecisive about this. Again, it's like once I get going, I don't want to have to tear everything down just to move the thing a couple feet. Yeah, I'm going to pull it forward just a little bit more. A little bit. check the tree clearance there. Looks okay, I think. Getting a little close over there. Come on, really? No. Don't rotate the pieces. Stop it. Thank you. How are we looking here? Alright, before I do anything else, my frame rate's dropping down by a full 30%. I'm gonna go reboot and restart the stream. So apologies for the problem. I will be back shortly.